The big game is this weekend, and if you're looking for a big TV to watch it on, we have you covered. I'm at Best Buy at the Holyoke Mall talking to this TV expert. This is Kevin Urban from Best Buy. Kevin, thanks for having me out.
Nice to meet you.
I want to talk about the 800-pound gorilla in the room, which is actually the 75-inch Samsung behind me. Yep. This is one of the bigger TV options out there, isn't it?
It's definitely one of the bigger, but the biggest we've got on display is the 85-inch Sony 850F.
85 inches. So that's one of the largest, I'm imagining, TVs that a consumer can buy at this point.
As of right now, yes.
And how much would that run us?
Around $3,500. It's actually on sale right now.
Really? So, I mean, that's a lot of money, but in years past, this is a real deal for these huge-sized TVs. We see the price going down, and the quality goes up. In fact, let's talk about that. Tell me about the definitions. Everybody wants a high-def TV. What does that mean?
So there's 3 levels of high definition. There's 720p, which is kind of like your standard high definition. There's 1080p, which is full high definition. And then right now, the big buzzword is 4K, which is ultra high definition. So 4K is 4 times the amount of pixels and 4 times the amount of color, contrast, and clarity of the full high definition television.
It's more high definition than reality at that point.
Some people do.
Pretty darn close.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, actually.
All these TVs are flat screen. There's no more vacuum tubes anymore. I asked you earlier if they even make plasmas. That was my first true flat screen TV, but that is technology that's passed us by.
Plasmas, you are right. They don't make them anymore. Plasmas were really well-reviewed TVs, and so now the kind of evolution on the plasma line are the new OLED TVs, which is, OLED stands for Organic Light-Emitting Diodes.
You read my mind.
Yep. So behind an OLED screen, there's over 8 million little pixels, all with their own individual color and light output, so you get a much, deeper, darker, richer picture.
Right, and I know some of the, complaints for the first LCD TVs was the black wasn't a true deep black. Is that taken care of with the OLEDs?
Yes, OLEDs take care of the black levels because of the pixels. They're self-emissive, so if the content gets dark enough, like for say a scene in a dark movie, the pixel can shut itself off independently, so you achieve a much deeper black level.
Now, if we're watching football, which is a pretty dynamic sport, a lot of things happen quickly, what is the refresh rate? We want a TV that's not going to stutter, right?
Mm-hmm. So you want a TV that is 120 hertz of motion, which means the TV can process up to 100 images per second. The new OLED TVs are capable of, because the pixels are self-emissive, a much more dynamic refresh rate, so you get much more fluid motion on an OLED. But also the Samsung QLEDs, though they're also 120 hertz, so, whatever works best for the customer.
That's why folks need to speak to you, Kevin, because you kind of get lost, the forest for the trees. What's the most popular size? I know we've been talking about the huge ones, the 65-inch, 75-inch, but is there a more standard size for people with a regular size house?
The standard sizes, at least that we see here, are 50, 55, and 65. Once a week or so you see a person come in for the big 75 or 85s, especially now this time of year.
Right.
But it's mostly 50 to 65.
And speaking of that, this time of year, people want to get a big TV for the big game. There's some good prices to be had this weekend, isn't there?
Yes, there is. Throughout the entire NFL playoff series, every brand has been doing their own big game sales weeks. But as of right now, we're in the middle of Samsung sales week. So if you ever wanted a Samsung QLED TV or even a smaller Samsung television, this would be the week to buy.
Now is the time. All right. Kevin, thanks, man.
My
One
pleasure.
last thing. Go Patriots.
Go Patriots. Number 6, baby. Number 6.